I'm just going to tell you guys what I did to put my new alternator, the 105 amp alternator in my 69 Camaro. And all I had to do is just buy an alternator for a 1987 Camaro. And this is the alternator I bought from AutoZone. And it bolts right in. It's just in my car, it just fit. No modifications, just direct replacement. And this is the wiring guide that I used. I eliminated the external voltage regulator and I hooked it up just the way this shows. And the only thing you're going to have to do is take your old alternator and take your pulley off, because this is the pulley that comes on right here. This is the one that comes on your new alternator. So you got to just take the pulley off of your old alternator and put it on your new one. And then there's the old voltage regulator that's taken out, and I took all these wires out as well because they were not doing anything. They were just for nothing at this point. And when I turned the car on, before I even started it up, the warning light, the alternator light, just blinked. So I didn't know what was going on there. So what I ended up doing is I had to take the dash apart and get to the alternator light, and I cut the wire, this wire here, this L wire, this one right there going to the light. I cut that behind the dashboard and ran a new light, a new wire, all the way to the L terminal on the alternator, and that made the problem go away. So now everything works the way it's supposed to work. And this is a 105 amp alternator. They call it, I think they call it the CS alternator, to replace the original one with the external voltage regulator. And it cost me about $100. I did have to buy the little connector that plugs into the alternator right here on top. I don't have the part number for it, but bought it at AutoZone. It came with 3 wires on the plug, but I only had to use the 2 of them. And everything was working out good for my car.